I have this collection of photos left over from I printed out a bunch and we created this collage. And then I also have all of these that I'm going to incorporate and make a little 4.5 by 4 inch journal that has other papers in it as well that I've already shown you. And so I'm just going to go ahead and show how to make this. It's really simple, and just going to share a little bit of my process on putting the things together. The other thing I want to share is the intention of the book. I like to set an intention for the most part of what the book is about, and it could be about one of these or all of these. And I am going to stick these cards in the book. I'm going to cut them out, stick them in, and I will show you that when I get to it. But this is the intentionality of this book and the things that I want to incorporate into it or what I want to remember. And the great thing about something like this is that you can always, even though I'm going to establish the pages, you can add more things to it. You can tape things in and even make like fold outs or tip-ins and things like that. So that is always doable. I love a chunky little journal. And so I'm going to go back to cutting this into thirds. This one will be in half. I love it just like that, actually. Where is it if I half it? There's that and that. That'll work. Okay. I just have another journal that I know I would like to put this in. This exact cutoff, but I can make another one. All right, so this one's in half because it's already 1/3 of the page is already missing because we used it on this collage piece. I printed it on there. Okay. So there's one. Look how pretty that is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll set those aside. This one goes into thirds. I was playing with the typewriter and typing on the photos, which is an option. I also was stamping. Another page, another set of pages, I should say. Okay, I have plenty of pages for this book now. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is this here is the full page prayer that I wrote out, and then I ripped this down into thirds. And what I want to do with this is wherever I put this, I want to make sure that when you open that page, you see both sides so that you can see the prayer as it's written. And I'm not quite sure how I'm going to do that. Now that I'm thinking this through. Because technically only really one of them can go through the binding and it be both. So, you know, a better option would be to fold this in and have it flip up. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to reprint this. And then fold these up and down. How chunky will that make it? I mean, if we did it like that. A full page opening. Well, we don't know unless we try, right? So I'm going to try that right now and see how it goes. Okay, while that photo page is printing out, I'm going to go ahead and assemble these pages together. There is no right or wrong way to do it really, other than what your preference is. And so I'm going to stick one of those there, and maybe a photo page there, paper page there, book page there, watercolor paper. Let's do another photo paper, journal paper. There's a book page. Let's get this guy in here. He'll be kind of chunky. Okay, I'm gonna rip him. Book page. Photo page, book, or watercolor. Oh wait, one of these is the cover. I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna do a book page. Oh. Newsprint that I want to incorporate in. You know, that could be fun. Do it like this. I just might do that. We're all about experimenting today and seeing how these things will come together. The inside page needs to be that large photo that's printing right now. I also would like to incorporate a piece of fabric. I'm going to cut this down the middle. Tear it. A little bit of the plaster's coming off, but okay, let's get this one here. Like I said, there's no right or wrong way. It's just kind of what your preference is and what you want where in the book. Okay, I'm going to put him here. I'm also going to snip it because it's a little tall, so I'm going to cut a line and then just rip it. That is so cool. Okay. Also make sure, do I have watercolor? I do. Okay, I have watercolor paper on the bottom. So this guy can go in the middle, or even, I think we'll put it back here. And instead of having this fold out, I think I'm gonna, I can't tear straight today to save the paper. Okay, I think I'll do that like that. Okay, getting the full page image. So we need to fold it in half where it's going to fold in the book, like that. Okay, and then we need to fold it into the thirds. But when putting the book together, we're going to have it stick out when we do the stitching and then fold it in. Okay, there's one more thing I want to add to this, and that is tracing paper. I'm going to grab that. Okay, I have a 9x12 piece of tracing paper, and I am just going to tear that every 4 inches. I know this ruler is 2 inches wide, so I'm just going to go 1, 2, that's 4, and then after that I'm able to just line it up. Actually might be a little over 4. That's okay. Fragments, pieces, parts. Okay, what I do want to do is go back and look at my images, the pages with the images on them, and see if there are any that really stand out to me. Like, well, this one though, but he's in the center, so that's not going to work for what I'm thinking. I mean, this guy could. I might do that. I might put this here. Okay. And then we're going to go paper, fabric. It can be a chunky little book. Okay, photo. Okay, and I'm going to stick a piece of tracing paper there. Next set of photos, definitely getting a piece of tracing paper. Okay. This one I'm not going to worry about. Here's a piece of newsprint, tattered and torn. I was gonna try something new with this, but since it's all torn up as it is, I'm just gonna